Crafty Friends, Carrie here. I am going to be sharing with you a journal that I made that will be available in my Etsy shop shortly. Okay, so this is a soft cover. I have a little bouquet of flowers here, some vintage lace, a doily, some organza ribbon. It is seam binding and ribbon closure. And there is a eyelet, and then the trims are tied in a knot so that they stay in place and don't fall through. That's on both the front and the back. Okay, so we open this up. There's a pocket. There's this tag, which is a decoupage napkin and a little cluster embellishment, journaling space on the back. First page is scrapbook paper, gold trim. We have a quote, stamping. And then on the other page, this is a pink copy paperweight with a little leaf stamping. The pages are sprayed with glimmer mist. Most pages have some stamping. Then we have a doily that I've decoupaged on. And then this is a vintage piano player paper with stamping and some gold trim. We have a rose printed paper here. It's copy paper, stamping, sprays, doily that can be used as a tuck spot. More stamping up here at the top. Other side stamping. This is a like tracing paper or pink onion skin. It's very transparent. It's vintage. It has patina. Then we have some scrapbook paper with lace. This page is from Little Women on 1912 version, so it is vintage. It has discoloration, which is from this age. You'll see some washi tape along the side where the seam is. That was to reinforce it so it wouldn't tear. Some journaling paper, music paper, more composition paper. Then we have a little tuck spot. We have a little bitty tag here that you can open up and you could write on the inside. Also in this pocket is this little like tablet. It's got a little saying on it, some lace trim, and then some pieces from the composition page that was cut. This flips up, another journaling spot, and all that tucks into the pocket. Copy paper with a tab. More spraying, more stain, more of the vintage pink paper. Lots of stamping, very pretty papers. Journaling paper. This is a vellum page with sparkles and a stamp. Scrapbook paper, very pretty lace. A vellum sticker here. And then we have another doily that's been decoupaged. More music paper, a little glassine bag. And in this bag is like a little mini journal with spaces that you can write in. It's hand sewn and it fits right inside this little bag. More of the copy paper with the roses. A cut out corner tuck spot. And then this is a journaling card that I added some ribbon to. A doily that's been sprayed. More pages from Little Women. And you can see the discoloration that is from the aging of the book. More of the piano music paper. Some gold trim. Composition paper. A sticker, a little tab. More tracing paper. More sprayed composition paper. More stamping. Okay, a doily here that's been decoupaged, and we'll come here to the center of the book, and here we have some little teeny silver heart charms that I've tied to the center strings from the stitching of the signature. And then, of course, we have the other sides of all the papers. Another tuck spot. Then this little tag here, it's not showing up super well on the computer, but there is vellum, and there were butterflies cut out, and then it's layered on top of another paper. Journaling spot on the back, ribbon ties. I used some of this ribbon. This is a vintage ribbon. It's a knitting ribbon. I got that at a secondhand store. Okay, another page. There is some pink, like tatting type trim. More of the piano tuck spot. That's also got a journaling spot. Then another little notebook. This has like a little like matchbook style closure. More paper. Another one of the book pages. The tissue paper. Okay, and then here, this is a handmade paper clip. The rose is handmade, which I made, and then this, which could be a card, but you could also use it as a journaling spot in the book. It's got vintage trim, button. This clips here to this page. More of the pretty trim here. The other side of the vellum. Another journaling page. Tissue paper. Lots of stamping, lots of spraying. Music paper. Another of the book pages. More scrapbook paper, lace trim. Tissue paper. Another page. Okay, here's piano page, a sticker, doily, composition paper, another page with lace trim. Then that brings us to the back. We have another pocket. And then we have this tag here, which is also decoupage, journaling space. And that brings us to the end of the journal. And this journal will be going into my Etsy shop and will be available there. I'll have a link below. So if you've made it to the end of the video, that means you actually watched through to the end. And I have a little announcement. I'm going to be setting up a Patreon account, which, if you don't know, is a platform where I can have subscribers who pledge different amounts and they get specialized contents or things for being a supporter. So some ideas that I had was to do like a monthly art supply subscription. You may have seen subscription box openings and stuff on YouTube. And I do have an Etsy store, and I have a ton of different types of supplies. I have paints, I have dyes, I have Jane Davenport items, I have Tim Holtz items. So I could set up a box. If you're familiar with them, you might like get a pin. You don't necessarily know what color, but it would be a sample of a type of a supply. So like here, these are Dylusion paint pens. So like you might get one of these in a box that you could try out to see if you like the Dylusion paint pens. Or like I have these glitzy markers from Jane Davenport. These are really pretty. They're very sparkly. There are several different colors. Just kind of do little scribbles here for you so I can kind of show you how pretty this actually is. If it picks up there, I don't know if all that glitter picked up or not. But anyway, so a subscription box where I have some different items. I also thought about maybe some small journal kits and maybe some tutorials specifically to go with some of the kits. So anyway, I'd like you guys to maybe comment below and give me some suggestions of what you might like to see offered for supporters. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, you can give me a thumbs up. If for some reason you're giving me a thumbs down, please at least leave a comment so I know. But I hope everybody is having a wonderful, happy, crafty day.